Thousands of dollars are on the line. It's the lower bracket finals in the Mo Shifters Cup. FuChing No.1 are taking on Psycho Esports. The loser will be eliminated, but the winner will go on to face only Esports in the finals of the tournament for the grand prize of $2,666. So let's find out who will be taking them on. So then, P. Castro starting off the war for Psycho Esports. Let me turn up the game audio. I think it's a little bit quiet. Maybe 9 decibel. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll do that. Okay. Looks like he's starting off here with a Flame Flinger. It's going to be the E-Dragons for P. Castro. I love the E-Drags, man. They are seriously one of the best strategies in the game. He's going to use a couple of barbs and archers to try and distract the mortar. Oh, no. He messed it up slightly. Maybe it was just worth investing a totem there instead of trying to get the barbs and archers to work. And it does cost him quite a lot of Flame Flinger health there, which of course is going to cause it to have less value. Okay, let's take a zoom out. Now sending in an E-Drag into the left-hand side Fire Spitter, and the rest of the E-Drags into the Town Hall. Take down the Mono first. Totem spell onto the Bomb Hive to save his E-Drag on the right-hand side there. Interesting. Nice spread on the E-Drags. Another totem onto the air defense. Warden ability. Was that forced? Hold on. Was that forced right there, or am I tripping? Was that Headhunter CC? I don't know. I'm pretty sure it was forced. I don't know why he would pop his Eternal Tome there if it was not forced. Flame Flinger's going to pop. It was an Electro Dragon, which doesn't really get a lot more value. E-Drags in the core are fizzling out with these Inferno Towers. He has Totem Spells, but Totem Spells, of course, don't do a whole lot against the Infernos. The Minion Prince is going to go down to, I think, a Seeking Air Mine or two there. All of the E-Drags are dead. Oh, boy. Okay, Queen now coming into the top side of the base. Very interesting. He's basically waited for all of his E-Drags to die, and now he's going with the heroes into the merge cannon here and the king. Very interesting way of doing it for sure. Does he have a chance here though? I mean, this Revenge Tower is going to cause some issues. He has 2 totem spells, and the Skelly spell still doing some work. He's going to pop the Queen ability now. Okay, and finding plenty of Skelly traps down ahead of this Revenge Tower. King ability still left to utilize, using a totem there onto the Minion Prince. Revenge Tower ricochets onto his Queen. Another totem spell is used. King ability is forced. 90%. But the Revenge Tower and the Minion Prince are going to hold. But it's not a bad attempt, considering I think he did slightly mess up there with the Warden ability. Next up then, we have got Frosty. Let me pin him to the screen. He's going to bring the throwers here with a recall spell. It's going to be a Queen charge to start off the attack here. Interesting. I think we've seen this base before from Psycho Esports. I'm not going to lie. I thought that maybe because this was a very, very important lower bracket final here, I thought they might have put some effort into the base designs, but I'm pretty sure we've seen this one before from Psycho Esports. And he's now going to start up the throwers. The Queen has taken down the long shot, and he's going to go ahead and recall her any second now. There it is. Okay. Queen recalled with the Warden onto the opposite side of the base. Does get to enter behind both of those Fire Spitters, which is very nice for the throwers. Although Fire Spitter, not the most deadly defense against the throwers, because it never really gets close enough to where it starts doing a lot of damage due to its quite wide spread. And speaking of spread, his throwers are spreading. He's going to wall break into the Inferno Tower. Queen is really struggling here. Bombs might force his ability. Yes, they do. Warden, no. Oh, that's not good. The Warden goes down to the Revenge Tower and a Headhunter there. So no Life Gem and Rage Gem for the rest of this attack. It's not over, but it's going to be very much harder now. Sends in the RC to clear the Revenge Tower. Interesting. Interesting. Okay, queen is dead as well. What? How did the queen die? Oh, this is not looking good. This is not looking good for Frosty. RC basically uses all of her spears to take down the lava pups, and the lava hound, I think, is going to get lucky to hit like the 70% mark here. King ability is popped. Does clear plenty of trash buildings, which normally is a bad thing. But in this situation, it's actually probably quite nice to clear some more trash buildings for the percentage. The king is still nice and healthy. The throwers are being healed up by the healers, so he is still moving. Nice headhunter onto the minion prince there. Does get locked onto by the Inferno Tower. Throwers are tanking for the snakes, which are going to take down the Inferno Tower. Minion prince also going down. King is going to go down now, and it's just the long shot tower left standing against these throwers. He has plenty of spells to use. Places 2 totems over to the left-hand side. Free spell can be used probably just onto the Inferno. I mean, it's basically a swagged free spell. Didn't really need it there at all. And the Skellies are going to stall him up. So it's going to end on a 75% 2-star for Frosty. Not ideal. Psycho Esports taking the lead. Okay, Pato is up next for Psycho Esports. Looks like it's going to be Queen Charge to start this one off, with Meteor Golems on the follow-up. Interesting. Interesting. Whoa, is that an Earthquake spell tower? What? And he's... Oh, wait, hold on. Pato, did he not see that? He's using the Meteor Golems, but he's up against an Earthquake tower on defense. Isn't that, like, bad? I don't know. Let's see what happens. Maybe he has a plan for it. I'm not too sure. Queen Charge does do its job, though, and set a nice funnel. Take down a big chunk of the base. Lures out the CC as well. Nice start. Nice start indeed. Let's see what he's going to do here on the follow-up. Either into the Bomb Hive or into the Revenge Tower. It's going to be the Revenge Tower on this one. Okay, interesting. There's actually quite a nice Flame Flinger around here, maybe. If he could have taken down the Expo somehow. Anyways, Meteor Golems going into the Town Hall compartment now. Okay. Plenty of traps in this area. Not ideal. Totem onto the Revenge Tower. King and RC on the 6 o'clock corner of the base. But the Queen is walking. The Eternal Tome is forced. What? What is it with these Wardens today and just wanting to die, apparently? And without any Eternal Tome, and the Warden might be able to live. He does need that Rage Gem up here if he is to have any chance at 3-starring, but the Warden goes down to the Inferno Tower. Oh boy. Oh boy. This is not a good start for Pato. Let's see what he can do here on percentage. The King shouldn't have his ability forced for a little while yet. He does have an Ice Golem tanking ahead of him. Queen ability can also be used. There's the Earthquake spell tower. Did that do anything? I can't really notice that it did anything, to be honest. It didn't launch onto the Meteor Golems. It launched onto the RC, which probably helped him out a little bit. Just the Queen ability left alive. RC going to go down 70% on this one. Couple of cleanup troops towards the top hand side of the base. Queen ability is popped. What was that? The oh, he was using the frozen arrow this whole time. Not gonna lie, I didn't even notice. And as you guys can see, Giant coming out. Healers are still alive. Trying to keep that Giant healthy, but there is a lot of damage onto him. Can he crack into the 90s? I don't think he can. 85, maybe. Queen can get down the Inferno Tower. 85. It's going to be an 85% 2-star. Not bad, but not ideal. Looks like Nian is coming up next for FuChing #1. No surprise here to anybody. He is bringing the Electric Dragons, starting off with a E-Drag Sui Surgical. I don't know what you would call it, but unfortunately the E-Drag does die before he can get down the totem to support him. Another E-Drag will take the E-Drag's place, and he gets down the poison tower and sets up a flame flinger. Oh my goodness. That is certainly some kind of planning. Let me pull up his camera here before I forget. Okay, I had another E-Drag. He's going to do it on the other side as well. What a savage. What a savage. I mean, look at the E-Drag value. Bam, bam, bam. And again, go, 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 go. Ah, unfortunately has to invest another E-Drag. Okay, yeah. And the Rage Spell's going to... Oh, actually, hold on. It might not work on the other side, unfortunately. He's going to snipe the air defense down. Yes, the E-Drag is still alive. No, goes down. Okay. At least he lures the poison tower. Is he going to do anything else on the bottom side of the base here? Doesn't look like it. Now sending in the E-Drags into the opposite side of the town hall. That's a bit scary, but I trust him. I trust him. Pops the Eternal Tome and rages up the E-Drags here into the Revenge Tower. Bomb Hive doing its thing. The most annoying defense in the game. Totems to stop it from hitting his E-Drags. Minion Prince ability also popped through the core. King and Queen on the opposite side of the base to try and get into that town hall. Pops the King ability nice and early there to dive the heroes into the core. Okay, interesting plan. Interesting plan. Minion Prince is going to be sent to Phoenix here any second now. Queen ability is popped. Poisons, nothing. Okay, does he have this one? I can't tell yet. I mean, the Queen is still alive in there. He freezes to try and get down that long shot. The Inferno Tower is going to go down. A couple of E-Drags left alive to the 6 o'clock corner of the base. Oh, it's going to be close. It is going to be close. The Scatter is tanking. Oh, sorry, the Boogers are tanking for the Scatter. E-Drag is going to chain, take down the Scatter, just the Inferno Tower and the long shot and the Giga Bomb left alive here. How healthy are these E-Drags? No. Finds a Seeking Air Mine and another. All of the E-Drags disappear. The Warden goes down. Does the Sneezy have a chance? Go, Sneezy. Oh, it's so close. 98% here for Neon. Leo up next for Psycho Esports. It's going to be the throwers for him with another Queen Charge here. 11 totem spells. But it is the Queen Charge. He doesn't have a recall spell though. Interesting. Okay. We've seen this base before from Mock, I do believe. What is the plan here? He doesn't have a recall. Does he mean to have a recall spell? Oh, overgrowths. What on earth? Oh, okay. He's just going to go right into the mono. Interesting plan. Okay, I guess he was a bit scared of the mono locking onto his queen there. So he decides to totem twice for the mono. I like it. I like it. Nice overgrowth spell, actually. I do see the vision now. Stops the bomb hive, hitting the queen and the healers and the fire splitter from also doing the same thing. And he's now going to kind of hopefully get rid of all of these walls. Oh, the log launcher pops early. No, the walls do not open up. That is not what he wanted. That is not what he wanted. I wonder if it's going to be the king with the stick horse here into this rage tower. That probably makes the most sense. Yes, it is indeed going to be the king with the stick horse into the rage tower. Gets caught up on some skellies. Pop his ability, bro. Oh, God. That king is going to go down early here. Okay. Bit late on the king ability there. So he's going to waste a bit of the giant gauntlet. Also popping the RCA ability. The fox is going to go down. Throwers are going to get caught up on these walls for a moment. Longshot being distracted by the totem. He is completely out of spells to use. It's all down to the queen ability and the RC who's going to go down. Okay, the throwers on the queen. Does he have a chance here? I think he might. He has plenty of time and has plenty of throwers in the core. King could cause him some issues here. Queen is really trying to throw. Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay. Throwers moving forward. Minion Prince. Oh, sorry. Minion Prince. I mean, Warden ability forced. Of course, just some health recovery on this one. 36 seconds on the clock. I think he has a chance here. Queen, go and help. What are you doing? Okay. Queen does some cleanup. 25 seconds. Does he have the time here? Throwers moving forward into the Super Wizard Tower. Giant onto the Ricochet Cannon. 14 seconds. Throwers stuck on the walls. It's all down to the Queen and the Giant. Oh my god, it's going to be so close. The Skellies! No! 99 for Leo. Nice try, nice try. Gia is up next for FuChing #1. A 3-star here will give them the lead going into the 4th exchange. Okay. Okay. Meteor Golems with the throwers for Gia. 3 earthquake spells. So it's going to be a fireball. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Fireball lands on target. Takes down the entire Rage Tower. Bomb Hive is... Oh, God. Do something. Okay. That is so unfortunate. Can we please nerf the Bomb Hive? Okay, do something. Oh, it's going to get another shot. Oh, this is ugly. This is ugly. Did he mean to... Oh... I don't know what to say. I'm speechless. Oh my god, he has to use another totem. Oh, this is ugly. This is ugly. 3 totem spells spent there on the Bomb Hive, which is on the opposite side of the entire flipping map. I mean, what a crazy defense. Anyways, going to go ahead into the core of the base with a jump spell here. Meteor Golems and Throwers moving into the Town Hall compartment with the RC on the top side of the base with the King. Okay, I like it. I like it so far. RC going to step in and take down the Revenge Tower for him. A totem spell would have been nice here, but unfortunately not going to have that luxury. Pops the RC ability. Invis with the Queen ability still to utilize. Okay. Invis the RC. Nice. He's out of spells though, and there is a big old Rage Tower staring him down here. The Queen is getting a little bit cooked. The Warden gets fried by the Inferno Tower. I think the Rage Tower is going to hold. It definitely is. Oh, I forgot to put his camera up. I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. L streamer. But yeah, everything fizzles out by the Rage Tower here. Unfortunately, I think he just spent too many spells at the start there on the Bomb Hive protecting his healers. Just the King ability left now for Gia. And it's going to collect a couple more buildings for him. It looks like this one's going to reach the 87% mark. Bernal is up next for Psycho Esports. It's going to be another Meteor Golem attack on Gia's base here. And another Queen charge. I mean, we've seen about, what? Like 3 Angry Jelly Queen charges in these matches today. Very interesting. We don't see this a lot in Legends, but apparently in Esports, it's the meta. Let me pull up Mr. Bernal's camera before I do indeed forget. There we go. Queen getting stood up on some Skelly Bobs. Invis onto the Queen for, I guess, to heal her up a little bit. Interesting Invis spell. Why is he invising his Queen? There's no damage. Okay, very interesting Invis spells there. Very interesting Invis spells there. I don't think he needed either of them, to be honest. And now just going to recall the Queen. Okay. Okay. Meteor Golems now right into the Town Hall compartment. Longshot starting his work. Super Wizard Towers also doing their thing. There's the first totem. RC into the Ricochet Cannon. Is she going to try and take down the core? I mean, imagine the Dragon Duke right here. He would be able to go into the core and take it all down. But I fear that the RC is going to struggle. Maybe he has the Snowflake on the RC. No, it's going to be the Spear. Interesting. Pops that now. Okay. Tried to keep the Fox alive there. Swags a third Invis spell. And the RC does get down the Revenge Tower though. Nice. Okay. Okay. Another Invis onto the RC. This time does actually help him out. Oh, that's... The Inferno Tower didn't quite go down there. That is not ideal. That is indeed not ideal. Heroic Torch on the Warden here. Popped now. Only the one healer left alive. With the King and the Queen ability. He's got a long way to go here. He has got a long way to go. And lots of walls to get through. The Heroic Torch is going to wear off any second now. Oh my god, the Queen. Is she stuck in the wall? Nope, she is apparently over the wall. Okay. Okay. King ability popped now. Totem onto the mono. Super Barbs on the back end getting springed. Hold on, does he have a chance? If he had 3 more Invis spells. Unfortunately, I think the mono is going to hold here. What was the Queen ability? What? Oh, it was the Giant. It's another frozen arrow. Oh my god, it's so close. It's a time fail. It is totally a time fail. 96% for Banal. And another opportunity now for FuChing. Mock is up next for FuChing number 1. Very weird looking army composition here. Let me go ahead and pull up his camera. Mock. Here we go. Alright. Let's see what he can do. Warden charge to the left-hand side of the base. Uh-huh. A giant fireball, I guess. He has 4 earthquake spells. So maybe onto the poison tower with the fireball? Not too sure. Let's find out. Let's find out. I hear a flame flinger. Okay, that's on the opposite side of the base. Really nice flame flinger there. Look at the value. Oh my god, that is some nice value there for sure. Invis, fireball onto the fast firing cannon. Did he miscalculate that? I'm pretty sure he probably wanted to get the CC down, right? Okay, I don't think that's the plan, but let's see what happens, I suppose. I can't see why he would only want to fireball the merged cannon and the Inferno Tower and the Poison Tower here. And not reach the CC with like 2 more Invis spells maybe. Interesting though. King and Queen now coming into the Town Hall side of the base. They've got a lot of work to do. But he has plenty of spells. He has plenty of spells to use. Time is also going to be a factor here. 1:30 left on the clock, but still does have to get through that CC. Totem now to retarget the mono, but it targets his king again. Here comes the CC. Luckily, not a mass headhunter. So the Warden doesn't need any support. He doesn't have a poison spell either. He must have miscalculated that, right? He must have. RC now coming in. She's in charge of the Revenge Tower. What does he have on the RC? The Fox. Oh, RC, you're supposed to target the Revenge Tower. Oh, boy. Go, RC. Oh, she's not going to get it down. She's not going to get it down. The Phoenix. Oh, sorry. The RC goes to Phoenix. And it's fizzling out very quickly here. With the Revenge Tower staying up, there isn't a lot of chance for this Queen and the Warden, especially without any spell support. And yet again, it's a 2-star in this match. Warden gets fried in half a second. And it's going to reach into the 90s here for Mock. Celinho will be closing the war for Psycho Esports. Very simple here. A 3-star will win the match. But a 2-star opens the door for FuChing. Hold on. Hold on. Zaps into the core. Gets down the Revenge Tower Bomb Hive and 2 Builder Huts. As I was saying, a 2-star here will open the door for FuChing, and if they get a 3-star of their own, they will take the win. So it's all to play for here. Hold on, where do his healers go? He's lost a healer, I think, to a Seeking Air Mine. Queen taking a lot of damage, but does get down the long shot. Okay. Okay, he's lost another healer as well. Oh boy. 3 healers left up here. And it's no recall spell once again. Queen shouldn't have any issues with the headhunters, but he is going to freeze just to be safe, I guess. What is the Queen doing? Oh, this is probably not what he planned. Look at that Flame Flinger value, though. Takes down a giant chunk of the base to the left there. But Queen is going to step into the core by herself. She's going to need some support, or he's going to have to let her go down. Maybe the king to the top side of the base here, but I'm not sure if that's the good idea. Heroic Torch on the Warden being popped now for these throwers, but the healers have left, and the healers are helping the Queen. Oh god. Okay, king with the stick course onto the back end of the base. The Warden stands in front of the fast-firing Merge Cannon. He probably does even need some kind of percentage here to make sure that FuChing can't get it with a 2-star. I'm not too sure exactly what that percentage is. Flame Flinger going to pop now. He does still have the RC to use. And he's going to use her on the opposite side of where all the defenses are. Interesting. I suppose he wants to, you know, get down the most defenses, right? So, I guess this makes sense. Now pops her ability. That was a very cool ability. What the hell? What the heck? Spears now take down the Expo. Why does he have 2 miners? Why does he have 2 miners? I have got no idea. Tries to get down the Tesla, and it's another 90% 2-star here for Psycho Esports. And the door is open for FuChing to steal the win here. Xian then will be closing the war. Let me get rid of Selenio. Maybe, is this Xian? Okay, this looks like it's Xian. Okay. Blimp coming into the town hall here. It's Root Riders for Xian with a Blizzard, which we have seen from him a day or 2 ago. Very interesting strategy choice, though. Look at the value on the Blizzard, though. Oh, my goodness. Gets down the Town Hall. Gets down the Bomb Hive. Gets down the Poison Tower. And the Fire Spitter. And the Long Shot. Oh, my goodness. That is certainly one way to start off an attack. Let's see what he does here now on the follow-up with the Root Riders. Revenge Tower is going to cause some issues here, though. It's very isolated. And the RC, as we know... the Root Riders, as we know, do struggle with taking down that Revenge Tower. However, RC with the Spear is probably going to be the solution here for him. King and Queen are going to support on the outside of the base. And the Overgrowth is going to come into the Revenge Tower to start. Interesting. Poison Lizard on the Warden is also definitely an interesting choice, as opposed to the Diggy. I suppose that's going to help him get down the enemy heroes a little bit better. Definitely an interesting choice there with the Poison Lizard. Overgrowth spell now wearing off. Eternal Tome also being popped, but here comes the Revenge Tower. RC not in the best spot to turn in and grab it. Uses a totem to distract it. RC is going to step in here. And she's going to get it down. Oh my goodness. It's looking crushed, right? It is looking crushed. RC gets down the Revenge Tower. Freeze probably onto the Ricochet and the Expo. Or maybe the Queen when she steps in a moment here. He probably wants to try and keep his RC alive. So I think that's the best way to do it. There we go. Freezes the queen. King ability is popped. Queen ability still in hand. Super barbs for the back end of the base. Root riders still opening up the walls. And ladies and gentlemen, you know what this means. I think as long as the queen doesn't somehow sell this, FuChing No.1 will win the match and face Only Esports in the grand finals. Hold on. 30 seconds on the clock. Hold on. He has it, right? Rocket balloon for the CC and the core, right? Hold on a minute. That's the plan, right? Oh, God. Wait, did I speak too soon? Hold on. No. It's going to come down to the last 16 seconds of the final attack. Oh, my goodness. There goes the rocket balloon. Oh, no! Finds every trap under the sun. Oh, my God. I spoke way too soon. It came down to the last percentage in this match. The traps absolutely save Xi'an. And FuChing are eliminated. Psycho Esports will advance to the grand finals. Oh my goodness, what a way to end this match. But to be honest, both teams not able to get a 3-star. Psycho Esports did end up being the most dominant team here. I'll see you guys in the grand finals.